Thank you very much, sir. As we celebrate Eclipse Day, we're talking about outer space. And anytime we're talking about exploring outer space, be it Mars or the moon, rovers are extremely important. We're at the Rovers and Wheels exhibit. I'm with Scott Scheffelman from NASA. Scott, first of all, I know you're excited about today, man. What does this mean to you, this whole Eclipse Day?
It's a great way to highlight a lot of the work that we're doing here in Cleveland at NASA Glenn, and just great for the city as a whole. I mean, we have national attention on Northeast Ohio today, which is
the
great.
next big mission for NASA is going back to the moon, and that's where the rover comes in. Talk about NASA's how you guys are working to make sure the rover is all that it should be.
Absolutely. So Viper is planned to go back to the moon in late 2024. And as part of that, in the Rovers and Wheels tent, we have a miniature version of our simulated lunar operations lab, or slope lab set up. And what we do is we use motion tracking to measure how the rover moves in a simulated lunar environment to make sure that it is able to go over obstacles and go over rocks and not tip over.
You told me not to do this, and I did it. I just wasted a lot of taxpayer dollars by tipping over. But talk about, now the rover is going to be landing on the south pole of the moon. And why is that important? What are you guys going to be looking for?
Yeah, so at the south pole of the moon, we think that there is frozen ice or frozen water in the permanently shadowed regions of the moon. And we're going to be sending Viper down there to look for it, which we would then use for future missions, the water hopefully that we find there, or the ice that we find there, to turn into water both for astronaut use and for rocket fuel.
Now what kind of terrain are we talking about on the South Pole?
Right, so in the permanently shadowed regions, it's largely unknown. So that's actually where Viper comes in, where it's a little bit different than other rovers that we've flown in the past. It has essentially robotic arms holding all of its wheels in place. So what it can do is it can do walking motions and crawling motions in addition to rolling, so that, you know, if it ever runs into a tricky situation where it might get stuck, it should hopefully be able to free itself and continue exploring.
Now, how did NASA Glenn take part in all of this?
Yeah, so NASA Glenn, in our slope lab, we are responsible for a lot of the wheel testing and mobility testing.
Wheel testing? All right, now you have a wheel over here. This is an example of a wheel, but the one that's going to be on the Viper is a little different than the one that we're looking at right here.
That's right. So the big wheel that we have here is called a spring tire, and that was used during the Apollo program, which was on a lunar roving vehicle that the astronauts actually rode around on. And we're revisiting this technology for future missions, but for this mission, Viper uses something that we call rigid wheels. So they are just made out of metal, and the rover is going to be going very slow in order to climb over rocks.
Alex, some people may say, why are we going back to the moon? We've been there, done that. Why are we going back the second time?
Absolutely. So the moon is an incredibly interesting place that, you know, we explored during Apollo, and now we have tons of new technology where we want to learn more about it. But also the moon is kind of our gateway to Mars, we say. So,
gateway meaning what? What would that be used for? What would the moon be used for?
Yes, so any of the water, for example, that we find there, in addition to turning into oxygen and water for astronauts, we could potentially turn into rocket fuel, and then launch from the moon to Mars to make sure that all of the heavy equipment that we would need for a permanent Mars outpost kind of gets staged on the moon. And then
so we're talking about the South Pole. Are we certain there's water there, or is it just we're just looking for it? We don't know for sure what.
So we've done orbital flights around the moon to do mapping for resources like water, but we haven't been on the ground yet at the lunar South Pole. So that's going to be what Viper is going there. It's going to be drilling and looking at the soil at the ground level, and we're going to hopefully find some ice there.
Once again, as we take a look at Viper, this is the actual size of Viper over. That's the actual size?
That's the actual size.
Is that the way it looks?
That's the way it looks as well. Yep.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. All right, now talk about the eclipse. Now, how does the eclipse help in moon exploration, just exploration of the universe?
Absolutely. So the moon, or the sun, of course, is our star. And then when the moon and the sun interact like this, it's an event that doesn't happen very often here in Northeast Ohio. So it gives scientists a great opportunity to learn more about our solar system and all of the planets and how the sun basically affects everything around us.
Well, thank you for allowing me to play with this rover, man. I appreciate that, man, as I'm going backwards now. And hopefully I didn't waste too much of the taxpayer dollars.
No, you're good. When it's down here, we can just go in there and flip it right back over. So no worries at all.
Alex Scheffelman, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.